Hi everybody, I hope that you're doing well. We are here with a general reading for everybody. Before we get into it, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. I'm looking at the High Priestess and the Ten of Pentacles. I think you have a feeling about something and how it is going to work out. It looks like you're right on the money. Definitely. This is something that you would know intuitively and maybe wouldn't know for another reason. Like maybe you don't have proof of something in like a tangible way. Almost a moment where someone would be like, how could you possibly know that? But I'm seeing you know. Through use of your intuition. So yeah, I'm connected with the higher realms, higher frequency. There could be something going on right now where you feel a little bit, maybe feeling a little bit of tension or inner conflict about something, but I'm seeing you be in a space where you're handling this, whatever it is. Maybe even in a space to make use of this, turn it around as, turn it around because you're using it as a practice rather than something that's dragging you down. Using it to like learn and understand, strengthen your practice. Five of Cups. Feeling disappointed about the way that something is surfacing. Can also be a situation too where you're like, I didn't think that things would go in this way. I don't feel particularly happy about the turnout here. Let's see what this is about. You're in a space of reflection, but I'm seeing it look more like you may be focusing more so on like not the happy moments, we can say. Maybe more stuff that you're like sad about, but you could just be having a hard time right now. Like the lens that you're looking at things through. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. We also have the Six of Wands here. You're in a situation where you feel like you're not being seen for your worth or that you're not being valued. So this looks like something that's already happened where it's like, yeah, it would have been nice for me to like be recognized within this situation or for me to feel valued or to get like the credit that I deserve in a situation. Especially too because it looks like there's like something that you did that was positive that perhaps like a situation just didn't seem maybe fair in the way that it ended up. It's curious to see the Six of Wands here though, so I want to see what that's about. It's interesting. We're seeing like the whole scale where we start off with the Five of Cups. That's like, I don't know, kicking the dirt about something, like feeling sad about the way that something went or being like, my expectations were up here and the situation landed around here. Disappointed, sad, unhappy, looking back at things, not liking the way that a situation turned out. And then like at the end over here, we have the 10 of Cups. So it goes all the way from that to like, yeah, this is really ideal. I feel really fulfilled. I'm seeing there be something with a partnership, a relationship, somebody that you're close with. So something goes from a frown to turning it upside down. Really? We go from a 5 of like change and things like that to a 10 that feels very solid, and even like you're getting to a completion. So maybe there was some sort of course correction that happened middle of the way, because the 6 of Wands is like whipped out here, and so this is like success within a situation that wasn't like looking too great. This is something that feels like a loss, and then it's like 2 moments later it actually turns into a win, and I'm seeing something feel very happy between you and another person. But in the beginning you could have been like, oh, I don't want to do this, or feeling like you'd wish some sort of experience would even retire. But then I'm seeing something turn around. So you go from feeling like underappreciated to then feeling like you're valued. So like something does get recognized that you see. And I'm seeing this happen between you and somebody, that there's like an importance within your relationship with this person. Like this is somebody that you feel it's important for them to recognize your worth, and then they do. And then I'm seeing you feel very happy. But you were not feeling happy in the beginning. You were feeling like really down in the dumps to begin with. Even frustrated, I'm hearing too, with the situation. I wonder too what exactly you did here. Like, why did things turn around? I'm seeing there be a focus on new things. There may be a new beginning. Whatever this was that you were doing that you felt unhappy about, whether this be like a place where your mind is traveling, or an activity that you continue doing, or a relationship that you were entertaining, I'm seeing you took a break from something and were like, I need to focus on myself. I need to think about me here, and I also need to think about my values. I need to think about my values. I need to think about what's important to me. I need to think about how I'm being treated. If this is something like, whether it be a job or a relationship, you could be in a space where you're like, I deserve more compensation than that, or like, I take the garbage out every night. Maybe you could start taking the garbage out sometimes. It's something like that where you feel that you're like underrepresented or undervalued in a situation, and I'm seeing you took a break from whatever stimulus this is that had you feeling down in the dumps, and maybe kept like repressing you, oppressing you maybe within a situation, and you were like, why am I here doing this? I feel like it turns out the same way every single time. So I see you took a break from it, and you're thinking about, like, now that you've had space from this situation that kept disappointing you over and over again, it seems. I'm seeing this as being something repetitive. You took a break from it, and in this break time that you've had, I'm seeing you like really get to work in thinking about how you want to be compensated, how you want to be treated, how you expect like the other party to show up, because you're like, I'm showing up and doing all this work, or I'm showing up and giving 100%, like really channeling my energy into this, and what am I getting in return, if anything at all? So I'm seeing you really look at this, because you don't want to feel undermined, you don't want to feel undervalued. And whatever this is, this like conclusion that you have come to, or this understanding, the 6 of Wands shows that like something went successfully, something goes successfully, something benefits you, like you get some sort of outcome that you want, that maybe even something that you were fighting for or advocating for. It seems too like you having like a winning attitude is definitely going to help you. You may also have somebody close to you helping you out through this situation as well with the Lovers here. This is somebody that supports you, whether this be like mentally, physically, energetically. I'm seeing somebody here help you out, somebody that you're close with. Also, too, if you were kind of overstimulated and you needed a break, I'm seeing that by you taking a break, it really helps you to reflect on the things that you needed to reflect on as well. And if you weren't giving yourself that, something may have been hard to really penetrate. Yeah, it's helping you reorient your goals and what it is that you want. So there's a reevaluation that's happening here. Focus on like your biggest goals. It seems. I'm also seeing definitely a recharging energy that's happening. So even though in some ways you may feel like very happy with something, at the same time, I'm seeing another thing come to an end. This is going to be the end of a cycle for you. So what this looks like is that it's like at the beginning of the sandwich, it's like not going the way that you want to, and then somewhere in the middle of it, things are going very, very well, and then again towards the end, it may be like a close that's kind of like unsavory situation. Things are kind of okay in the middle, and then like unsavory ending potentially, because we're leaving with this. So maybe something feels okay. I'm getting the word bittersweet actually, because it goes from being this 10 of Cups. It's like we're all very happy. Everything feels like a dream. We're getting along. But then something kind of sneaks up and it may hurt a little bit or be hard to do. Again, the 10 of Swords in this situation looks kind of bittersweet. Like, at least we ended on a good note, but then there's like also this pain that we need to experience as well. Something that had been stable in your life or bringing you a sense of security where people were also involved. I'm seeing there also be a social aspect to this, even if it's like more than just that. I'm seeing that's what's coming to an end. So yeah, this can be like something routinely that you were doing like all the time or every day or commonly that brought a sense of stability or security into your life. I'm seeing that this is coming to an end. You have to say something. You have to be the one to say something. I'm not saying you really want to do that. You may feel worried about the way that something is going to go. It's like if we have that conversation, I'm seeing this be something that's kind of stressing you out, or you just feel like unhappy about needing to address it. Like fretting over something. The conversation, it's not something, it's a conversation. Yikes. We have the five of Swords in the Tower. Ooh. Someone this went over by the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles can be safety, security, something ideal. It can be like a goal. It's something that helps you feel stable in some way within your life. Something that like at least would represent that to you. It can represent resources as well, like finances. Things in the 3D material that bring you like comfort and things of that nature. Now, I'm seeing the 5 of Swords and I'm also seeing the Tower. What this looks like is that you may have some sort of falling out with someone unexpectedly. It's like, wow, I didn't really think that they would react in that way. This can also be something that causes like your ego to fluff up and be like, oh, are we fighting now? Like that type of situation. Definitely can be. Yeah, the way that I'm seeing the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck, this is like somebody that can get a bit aggressive, but I'm seeing this be kind of spontaneous the way that this happens. Like, I didn't realize that when I put this chemical and this chemical together that it would create an explosion, but this is like an explosion of words with the Five of Swords. It's like somebody may be saying something that doesn't feel very nice. The person in the Five of Swords energy, they would feel like, I need to protect myself here in this situation, or like I don't want to be taken advantage of. This is somebody kind of like in survival mode and not feeling safe. Not that it's an excuse. This may be something that kind of comes off harsh and may seem, with the Tower, out of character for someone, maybe a bit aggressive. For some of you, this is somebody that you work with. I'm seeing you want to heal whatever this is so you can let go of it. Like that is how you're going to be able to drop this baggage. I'm hearing that it's unnecessary to be carrying. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a flash flood sort of energy where something seems like it's fine. Like everything seems perfect and great, and you would think that we would end on the Ten of Cups here within the spread, but then the Ten of Swords happens. So you may be in a situation where you think that like everything is better than cool, okay? Everything is actually great and ideal, and then I'm seeing something happen where it's like, I don't know, you're in the last 4 seconds of the movie and then something really harsh happens, but this comes out of nowhere, it seems, because this isn't expected at all. This looks like a reaction to me from someone, like someone doesn't react well to something. And this may hurt because I'm seeing this be somebody that you have a connection with. Like there's definitely love between you and this person. Maybe also why they feel the way that they do. For some of you, this is like somebody that you work with. The Emperor can be somebody older than you, but it can also be somebody in like an authority role within your life. You could also be the Emperor too. Like you could be somebody's boss or something like that. Yeah, I'm seeing this be surprising because of the connection that you have with this person and you didn't really expect to see like this side of their face, we can say. Yeah, you guys have an established relationship. Definitely seems like somebody that you're tight with, or that you were at least until this happened. Confirmation. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing somebody come through really sharp with their words, but in a way where you're like, I'm hearing aghast. Weren't expecting this. Shocked. It may take all that you have to kind of not react to this. Yeah, I'm hearing the word gall. Like maybe you just didn't think that this person would talk to you in this way or bring this narrative into this situation. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody very, very confident about what they're saying, but in a way where this kind of gives you a different understanding of this person. Like, something may come across as being even mean or, like, explosive with the Tower here. This is definitely going to change your relationship, is what I'm seeing with the Death card. And you may actually be walking away from this indefinitely. I'm seeing that you want to, but at the same time you feel conflicted about doing so. You kind of feel like something is an empty space and it's not really for you anymore. But at the same time, like, you do feel like you're being held back. Once you fully heal from this, I'm seeing it's something that you're going to be able to let go of. You just need to, like, remind yourself of what this is that you're doing. It seems too that, like, eventually there's potential for a reconciliation, but some other things would need to happen, and I'm definitely seeing space need to be created from this situation. Yeah, I'm seeing, like, the basis, even what feels like the foundation of a relationship, like, really change because of this, because of, like, the way it's somebody's attitude towards a situation. And I'm seeing this definitely be communicated. Like, I'm getting a confrontational sort of energy, but maybe somebody that's, like, not recognizing what they're doing, because the Five of Swords can be somebody that's saying, like, rude, argumentative things, or just, like, exploding in some way. Again, like, this person would feel like they're in survival mode. Like, this person would feel Five of Swords and the Tower is like someone having it's like being really hurt in the ego space, and so somebody's ego feels like it is being attacked, and so somebody responds in a way that is, like, very, very blown up in relationship to the situation that's happening, in relation to the situation. So it's something that I don't even want to say, like, a temper tantrum. It just seems more like this person is definitely in a space where they're identifying with their ego, and so they, like, really blow up because of that, because they feel unsafe. Like, this is somebody that actually feels really scared and insecure and things like that, and that's where it's coming from. Again, not that it's an excuse. Like, if somebody's being disrespectful, it doesn't mean just, like, sit around and take it and don't advocate for yourself. I'm just letting you know, like, energetically what's going on with this person. They don't feel safe. This person is not, they're not regulating themselves. They're dysregulated. So that's where this is coming from. And the way that they say something may be sharp, may be explosive, and it's also, like, me versus them type of energy. Again, in survival mode. So this person feels very threatened. Their ego feels very threatened, and that's why they blow up within this situation. And I'm seeing that this is going to have, I'm hearing impenetrable. I don't know. Maybe in some ways you feel like this affects the relationship. Maybe in other ways you feel like it doesn't. Either way, something changes and you feel like whatever was there for you before, that was, like, doing something for you or giving you something within the relationship, like, you were getting something from this relationship. Whatever the situation this is that happens, you feel like this relationship or this commitment or you being tied to this place or this thing or this person, it's not it for you anymore. And so I'm seeing you be in a space where you're like, okay, like, time is up here. I need to keep it moving along. Also, too, we're ending with this on the bottom of the deck. So this means, like, I know that this isn't really for me anymore, but something is kind of holding me back from moving. I feel conflicted. So you're feeling two different, like, seemingly conflicting things right now. Okay, we are looking at Pluto, Gemini, Mars, Scorpio. When you make this decision, you want to spend time weighing your options and work from that place. It's not the time to make a rash decision. You feel conflicted because you feel in some way, like, identified with this thing that at the same time you feel like you want to break away from. Like, there can be a closeness that you feel, And at the same time be like, I don't think that I'm like growing so much from this situation anymore. Check in with yourself and ask yourself what you want and what you want to be creating. And see if that's connected and in alignment with this situation. Like, is what you're doing still connected with your dreams and your aspirations and your goals? Or is this something that's just sidetracking you at that point and using that basis for what you're going to do and what opportunities you want to be cultivating within your life? I'm looking at Mercury and Aquarius coming out. Also, make sure that if you're feeling ungrounded, that you are rooting yourself to grounding. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.